Hi everyone, Lynn from Cavy Central. We've had a massive adoption day today and a health check day and lots of things happening. This little girl's come in, she's joining Cavy Central, she's been surrendered. I just wanted to show you how we check a guinea pig when they come into care. So she has a buddy with her as well, but in this case you'll see she looks fully furred, which often they do, and it's terrific, but it's when you look closer you'll start to see things. So come on down. Just around her eye, you'll notice there's white flakiness going on. So she's got some fungal in and around, but we can see that here in the ear, on the earlobe. There's little white patches in different places. But down the back here, and I'll turn her around, you can see she looks perfectly fine. If you saw her on the grass, you wouldn't think anything was wrong. All over, she looks perfectly fine, doesn't she? However, when we feel down here, where's it go, sweetheart? What you'll notice if we pull back their hair is the remnants of a sebaceous cyst, which is quite large. There's the size of my finger, and it's full of pus and infected. So it looks like it's been sitting there. It has opened at some point, so it looks really quite hard. Sebaceous cysts are hard. They take a long time to develop. When they do open, they're very solid like this. You can see there's an open center to it. We're going to put a warm compress on this. We're going to make it soft and moist, and we're going to clean it up and see what we can do to make this little girl feel a bit better. So let's come back to that in a moment. So how do we hold a guinea pig when we're trying to look at this section is easy. You're just folding your towel over. You can see her head is out this side, able to breathe and move, but I have a firm placement on her and I can position her towards me. What I need to do is remove this hair so we can actually see what we're doing. I always seem to do this when I need more power in my shaver. Now without the hair, oh sorry sweetie pie. Now we can start to see this abscess area. Did you know it was here?
Not that I'm aware.
Yeah. It's been quite a nasty one. You can see there's a bit of pus come out of that. Did you see that? Over on this side here. There's, right, I'm just going to move that whole area back like so. Get that away. Sorry little girl, so we can see you a bit better. Alright, just need to see what we're dealing with here. Alright, she's quite comfy. I'm just going to see, feeling around these other areas. I might just take a bit more hair off this section. I want to make sure there's enough margin right around. It's full of pus. Absolutely pus, and it stinks. Can you smell it? Alright, we're just going to put a really warm compress on there and hold that there. The smell already tells me that there's fresh pus there. Now, whether you call that a sebaceous cyst or an abscess is really all about the starting point. Sebaceous cysts are slow growing, and if they become infected at some point, we then call them an abscess. An abscess can start at any point and will always be an abscess. It never turns into a sebaceous cyst, which has hard solid material. This, from first impressions, is what I would call a sebaceous cyst that has opened and ruptured, has never been cleaned, and we're left with the remnants of infection, which is open to more bacteria and being infected. So okay, this is the, and actually you can see there.
Oh,
okay. Here. No, press
it's
stop.
on me.
That's all.
I am ready for this filming.
Okay. You can actually see through here. There's an exit point for pus. We bumped this one with the shaver. Like there's pus everywhere. So we're just going to squeeze that lightly. other little girl that came in with her, who, again, looking at her seems perfectly fine. She doesn't have anything in the same degree or level as her sister. However, this is where looking really, you need to get specific, but I'll just show you what she does have. Let me find it here. Where is it gone? Here, it's right there. She's got a little sebaceous cyst, similar position actually, and it's interesting, they're both sisters. I don't know whether you can see this raised, can you see that raised up area? It's like a big lump right there in between my fingers. So that's a sebaceous cyst of some sort. I'll shave it back, seeing they're both here together and they're staying together. Let's have a look at it up close.
May as well shave both.
May as well have a look, and you can see what I've found. And then it's a good lesson for you out there. When you shave a piggy, you can really get to see what's going on. But can you see exactly, same location, sister, because they look to be the same, don't they? They came in with the same group of piggies. You can see this is sort of mucky through here, not great. But can you see exactly the same thing happening? It's just not as advanced. Really fascinating though, it's in the same spots. Isn't it? Hers was just ever so slightly this way. Same thing. You see it? Yeah, so check your piggies out. This is at a very early stage. Again, it's slow growing. There's nothing there to indicate we need to do anything with it just yet. I am actually going to give this girl a little bit of a fungal wash through here, because look at this manky hair. We'll just make that feel a little bit better. You can see there's the light hair loss is more in here that I can feel. So a little bit of fungal treatment. We'll just pop that on her now. So the other girl doesn't have it, but this one does. Okay. Did you not think anything was there?
Now with that one, do you pop that or leave it or?
Interesting question that, because when an abscess or a sebaceous cyst is not tight, it can be really painful lancing that. And at this point in time, it's what we would class as benign. It's not causing a problem and may take years to even eventuate into more. You'll also notice that it's quite discoloured on the top. Can you see that?
Yep.
Sort of darker. And that's the area in which it will break into. So it's the thinnest surface area of that particular little ball. And it's a ball as well. That's another indicator it's a sebaceous cyst. You can always palpate round them. And yeah, so at this point in time, I've shaved that so you can see what that is. It's really quite small. It's unnecessary to lance that, which would cause pain, and there's no reason to at the moment. Typically guinea pigs will start to scratch and bite at it if it becomes a problem, and then we treat it. So the other girl, where it has been opened and it's now infected and you know it's open to the elements, we have to treat it. But in this instance, it's actually okay to leave as it is. If this were as big as, say, a golf ball or half the size of a golf ball, then I would be recommending that you seek help with that, again, to treat it, because it's not comfortable to actually rub and pat in that area for the guinea pig or for you. So it's a balance, and every situation's a bit different. So does that help?
Yep.
Yeah, so we've just put her through a bit of fungal bath. We've done it from here down. I haven't done it at the front. I'm just going to give some attention to her little ears like we normally do. Check them out. And then we've just got a couple of other piggies we need to deal with. So that's it from me, guys. Look after your piggies. Check out all of their lumps and bumps. If you are in any doubt, if you have any questions, consult a vet. And do not do any of this unless you know or are trained in what to do and how to do it.